welcome to Poul's Kitchen. It's Chef Paul with Chef Amy.
Hi.
Today we're going to do something special. Since Amy and Jess actually can't have pizza because A, the type of cheese, B, the dough, it's really hard on the stomach. So when you're having issues with your gallbladder or IBS or other issues where your body isn't digesting things properly, dairy and dough can be a really harsh thing for you. So what I got here, and this is from President's Choice, and if you're elsewhere from Canada, you can actually get some too. And we're using a gluten-free version, and this is actually really good dough. And even Amy should be able to stomach this. And Amy, we're going to come over here. Amy likes pizza, but the problem is she can't have it.
No.
Because it's just not going to work for her. So, into my bread maker, and if you don't have one, if you like pizza or you like making bread, this is actually worth having. So we're going to use 3/4 cup of water, and then I've got 2 cups of that flour. Now, if you don't have issues, you can just use regular flour if you want, but this is gluten-free, and this is Amy's pizza. So Paul's not going to be allowed to have any. And she'll probably be very militant on that one. And this is active dry yeast, and we want 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to put in a little bit of low salt. And then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of stevia. And then we want 2 tablespoons of oil. This is sunflower and canola.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's a mix.
It's a mix. And then I'm going to add in some of my own personal choice of spices to make it a little bit more flavorful. So first we're going to put in a little bit of rosemary. You give the dough a little bit more of a flavor. Just because it's gluten-free doesn't mean it has to be flavorless. And then we're going to put in some basil. So Alex, if you're watching this, buddy, I know you're at work right now. Sorry, we're not saving you any because
it's for me.
It's for Amy. I'm not even allowed to have any. And then we're going to put some chipotle pepper.
Happy New Year to me.
And then we're going to put a little bit of oregano, which really gives it a really nice flavor too.
Yeah.
There's lots of recipes online. If you don't have a bread maker, it's not the end all of all if you don't.
You can make your own still.
But it's just easier. We like making bread. We like making our own pizza, so
yeah,
we got the bread maker pretty cheap.
Yeah, we did.
So we want pizza dough, so that's 10. And then I want to hit start. And here's Chef Shelly. She's asking if she can have some pizza too, but I don't think she's going to like the crust that much. But now Amy's going to take some time to put everything away.
Yeah.
This is what making cooking great again is all about, is making some your homemade recipes. When your doctor says no, you can't have some, you actually find a way to say no, I can. So we can. Sally's excited. She knows what's going on. Please hit that like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you later. And we're back. Only for a short time though. And you know what? I should have said this at the beginning. This is going to be the best pizza you've ever had, Jess. This is going to be the best pizza Amy's had in a long time. I'm going to tell you why. Amy didn't realize she had gallbladder issues as bad as she did for the longest of times. It took her a long time before she realized how bad it really was. I didn't realize how bad it was. And every time Amy decided to eat a slice of pizza from a pizzeria, it didn't agree with her as well. She enjoyed it, but it didn't agree with her. This is really going to agree with her. So I've got a small pan and I'm heating up a little bit of oil. And this is some sausages. What I did is I boiled them. That gets rid of a little bit more fat, cooks them. So this is going to take very long. Just means there's going to be more dishes to do. Amy doesn't mind.
I just finished dishes.
And to be honest with you, I do more dishes than Amy does right now.
Yeah.
And it's not a competition about
No.
who does that. It really isn't. But all we're going to do is we're going to fry this up here, and I'm going to add a little bit of barbecue sauce. I'm not even going to add any more spice to it.
There's not spice in the pizza dough, right?
In the pizza dough. But it's not about the spice, it's about the flavor.
Yeah.
And while we're doing that, we're going to start making the pizza sauce, which is not going to be that complex. So I got a can of crushed tomatoes, and really, it's really that simple.
That's going to be the sauce, isn't it?
It's going to be the sauce.
Are we going to add spice to it?
We're going to add a little spice to this. I think that's all we need. We don't need to do much more.
No.
We're going to put the rest of that in the fridge after. Use it for something else.
Pepper.
You want our black pepper. And then I'm going to put a little nutmeg. And a little bit of parsley. And of course it's
Not open yet?
not open yet.
Well, that's a spice rack we got for Christmas, so not everything's been opened.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
No.
So a little bit of parsley. I'm going to give this a little bit of stir here while the going is good. It's not going to need a whole lot of time. It really isn't. And then lastly, I want some oregano. That's all we're putting in it. Actually, you know what?
You
I
ever
lied.
put something else?
One more thing in. My new favorite place, and I know it's Amy's too.
Chipotle?
Chipotle. Yeah. This is not a traditional pizza sauce, guys. It isn't. And then lastly, I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric, because why not? Now, Terre Haute, you and lastly, a little bit of smoked paprika. Terre Haute, you can add whatever you want, man. Make it yours. I'm going to turn the heat down to 4. Give this a little stir.
That should be almost done.
Yep. And the only other thing we have to do here is cut up some onion. And I'm going to put it through the food processor to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So by the time the pizza dough's out, the worst of this is going to be the spread, and this is done. So I'm going to slide this over to here to let that go here. And this isn't going to take very long. It really isn't. The worst of it really is going to be to get the dough. So Amy's going to find a place in the fridge for that. We'll find something else to do with it. Not a big deal.
No.
We don't. It's going to be a Hawaiian pizza, so we don't need a whole lot of ingredients.
No.
Just some onion.
Yeah.
And that's all I need for that. So I'm just going to set that over here. Those will cool off. The oven is off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some onion. You don't need to see me do that because, well, you know, why do you want to see that? It's kind of like, really? You don't need to. So I'll do that, and then basically we're set to go. We got the cheese already grated.
Yeah.
Everything's all ready except for the dough. That takes time. but we'll get that. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. It means a lot to us. One small click from you is I'll show you exactly what it is. Amy, you know what to do.
Jumping jack.
See, that's how happy Amy is. So we'll be back soon. And we're back. Now, where we're using a gluten-free yeast, it's not going to mix.
Crust, you mean?
The crust, sorry. It's not going to mix perfect, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not going to give the best results. In hindsight, I'm thinking maybe it might be one of those things that you can do you can do a double dose that might help. So what you want to do is when you get a chance, like technically I don't even think you need to actually mix it too much in the bread maker.
Because it won't rise.
It won't rise anyways. I might actually just have to break down and make another one really quick by hand because it's not going to rise, and I don't see is
that might not be enough.
It's definitely not.
No.
And I should have done a double dose, and I know that I
Double recipe.
Double recipe. So I'll show you a quicker way to do this, and so we'll do this without the bread maker. And the love of Amy for doing all the dishes now. Gonna have more. So I'm gonna grab a bowl. And we already said that we're gonna do 3/4 cup of water. Should be about that. And then I need
The 1 cup.
1 cup.
I used it, so there's another one here.
And I already know that's going to be another cup in here, so.
It'll equal a cup, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother with the yeast because it doesn't use it anyways. What else was I missing? Got the salt.
Spice, oil.
Oil after. And then oil.
It's on the table, I think.
Yep, it is. So I'm just going to take a spatula and we're going to mix this out really good. I'm not going to use yeast because it's not going to really make any difference anyways.
It won't in the oven?
Shouldn't. I remember this when we were doing this a while ago. It didn't really make any difference either, so. But it comes along pretty quick. This did not take very long.
No.
So I'm just going to grab some more gloves. It might rise a little bit more in the oven.
Maybe.
But this is a and still, you know, we're still waiting for the oven to
Heat up.
heat up. I'm not too worried about the spice of the dough itself.
No.
Now, my little trick is just putting a little bit of oil onto the gloves. It just helps from getting this too incredibly wickedly dumb sticky. Because dough is pretty bad for that. That
Yes.
was one key advantage of the pizza maker. It did, or the dough
The bread maker.
bread maker. Now my pan is already been sprayed with oil. And it got a little bit of more chance to actually set for a little bit, and this is not cooperating the way I wanted to. Come on, mess off. All right,
That will do.
that will do. And the best part about it, we're at 400 degrees and I'm preheating to 500. So now we're just going to apply some of our pizza sauce on here. You don't want to add a whole can of crushed tomatoes. You really, really don't.
No, you don't need that much. That'd be overloading it.
If you overload it too much, then it's just going to taste like garbage anyways.
Yeah, that's easily enough.
What do you think, Amy? Is this going to be a good pizza?
I think so.
Now we're going to do a little bit of onion. And what I don't use, Amy's going to put in the fridge for me because I'm actually making some Chinese tonight. So this isn't going to go to waste. This is basically an onion and a half of some Spanish. That's what we had. And now, Terho, this is pretty much where you would stick like your jalapeno or your hot peppers. Our buddy Terho and Amy had this competition for the longest time over who could make the hottest pizza, and it was getting a pretty bad competition for a while too. Now we got some
Sausage.
And there's two, medium-sized sausages, boiled and then fried with some barbecue sauce. Have to have a little bit of protein on the pizza.
Yeah.
And this kind of protein Amy likes. For the
It'll
most
be
part.
good. It'll be really good.
And the trick for that is to make it in something you like. Alright, now. 2 more ingredients, and I don't care if you don't like this. Pizza and pineapple do belong.
Go together.
If you don't like it, well, then don't do it.
But it is yummy.
Now, I would prefer to have the chunky pizza or the chunky pineapple, but we don't have it.
Yeah.
But
The crushed will have to do.
Yep. Use what you have, folks. Now there's only one more thing to do.
Cheese.
And we're almost ready. We might actually be done before.
Before I leave.
Well, the pizza might be waiting for the oven. We're at 493 right now, so we'll see. Now, for cheese, we're using the more expensive deli cheese for this. And you ask why, because if you buy the cheap cheese, it's not going to be good for your stomach. It's not cheese, it's a cheese type product. Oh, wait a minute. It was done before me, but that's fine. And the other thing is too, you don't need to overload your pizza with cheese. And there's one restaurant in the States, and it's actually called Amy's Pizzeria. And you've seen it on TV on Gordon Ramsay's show. And I really believe Gordon on this, because if you overload it, it becomes greasy and it's not as good. That probably would be one of the best pizza places in the world if they lower their cheese content. It wouldn't be so bad. So we're gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna try it for about 15 minutes. It might need a little longer, maybe not. I'm gonna put this in the sink, and that's gonna go in the fridge. That's gonna go in the fridge, and that's basically it for now. So I mean, 15 minutes. We're gonna come back. If it's not done, then we'll put it on a little longer. Pay attention. Everybody's stove's different, right? Oven. Sorry, everybody's oven, stove. They're all different, so they're gonna perform differently. So until next time, please. We'll be back soon, but. Just keep an eye on that, and we'll be back. Please, let's really make an effort to make cooking great again. We really appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll talk to you soon. And we're back, guys. How's this look? That looks amazing to me. And this is all gluten-free. This is all good for your stomach. This is going to taste great. This is going to taste amazing. And there is my Hawaiian pizza that is safe for an IBS or somebody that has stomach issues. This should be wonderful. This should be fine. All it takes now is let it set for a few minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Cut her up. I'm going to take over a slice or two to Amy for her to enjoy. And I think this is going to be great. And honestly, guys, you ever want to make a pizza, this is the way to do it. Just remember, first thing, instead of doing a single dose, do double dose, and that'll make a pretty good thin crust pizza. You probably shouldn't have touched that because it's hot. So until next time, guys, let's make cooking great again. Please hit that share, subscribe, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.